Good day, everyone. Ali's here from Safi Financial Network. Today is May 10, 2023. Here is a daily analysis for the market. Okay, we had CPI number just that came up today and 4.9% inflation, the core CPI compared to last year, and it was kind of like a good news for the market just because market expected 5%. It just 0.1 percent down below the expectation, which was kind of like an easy good news for Federal Reserve, just because they would claim that probably their policy is right and inflation is coming down and they're kind of like a successful in keep the inflation down or at least heading to the down without creating any recession, which is kind of like an early claim, and we should see that in later 2023, especially 2024. Okay, so market just at the uptick today, 17 point for SPY for S&P 500, which was kind of like a good action. Actually, I was thinking of probably market can stretch down, but it just nailed our first target that we mentioned. Here is the wide range bar, in middle of this wide range bar, exactly it goes to 480, 488, which we nailed it yesterday. So if you remember, we were talking about this. Probably market just go down to here to this area and then coming back up, or at least for a bounce. Right now, it just have like a higher shadow, lower shadow, but lower shadow goes to 488, closing at 4138 right now. So it's kind of like a bullish consolidation here. There is nothing wrong with the market right now. So all in all, after May period, I should say the alert signal for the market can be faded away, and we are just getting ready for another uptick to new kind of like a higher high, not a new all-time high, higher high to this area, which is coming later this summer. But right now, just a very, very nice consolidation phase. I'm not expecting market is going to have like a crash or something down the road, at least for the next 3 to 5 months, and we will see how it goes. Moving on to Nasdaq. Nasdaq was kind of like a leader today, so we will get to that one when we get to the individual names. So Nasdaq just broken up to the upside. This consolidation is about to break to the upside. Right now, it's kind of like a challenging the August top. And if it goes above this, that's going to be very, very interesting structure, bullish structure for the market. And Nasdaq can go to 13,900 to 14,300. And we will see how it goes, just because this can go higher to this level. And as I said later, this summer, July, August time, we can see Nasdaq just flipping around here and getting to this area. So if Nasdaq goes above this, which is kind of like above this pivotal point, getting to this supply area, which is April 2022 supply area, which is kind of like interesting to see how market is going to have a reaction right now. So we don't have any lower low. The lower low is not a deep, or I should say deep correction. We don't have deep correction. We just have like a shallow correction consolidation. And right now market just in rocket star right now. It's like a rocket star, and it's just going up for the next 2 to 3 months after, especially after May bottom. So moving on to Dow Jones. Dow Jones, just the doji bar compared to the other ones actually were weak because of energy and financials. So we will get to those ones as well. But however, Dow Jones didn't close below this wide range bar. It just hold up pretty well, and it's just a consolidating right now. Very, very nice consolidation. Anyway, if you want to slice it and dice it, here is the bigger time frame consolidation for the next breakout. And this is kind of like a small consolidation. So all different patterns are coming together for a very, very nice rally to the upside. I don't know, again, what would be the catalyst, but banks and energy could be outperformer for the later of the year. And at least if Dow Jones wants to keep up the bullish momentum, and if it breaks out above this area, which is the 34,000, that's going to be the level that everyone needs to keep an eye on this. Any close, daily close above 34,100 that could be just initiated the rally to the upside to new all-time high probably for Dow Jones later this year. Momentum wise, we are just getting ready for this one. Stochastic wise, we are just getting a signal, a bull reversal as well. So we'll see how it goes. Moving on to individual names, starting with yield as usual. Yield downtick today, so it's kind of like a giving a Federal Reserve signal that this head and shoulder is about to trigger. And if it triggers, you see the downside targets. So we have got just below this neckline, we have got this demand area, which I think it's gonna have like a significant bounce, possibly to 3.8%, 3.9%, and then falling down below 3%, which is kind of like interesting, just because if this one goes down to here to this area, we will see lots of good news for TLT and precious metals, and it's gonna give Fed fund rate to go to the um, downside as well. Moving on to treasuries, which was kind of like the opposite side of the yield. So treasury had a positive day. It just defended this area. So 103, 102, it's kind of like a bottom for treasuries. This head and shoulder doesn't trigger. Actually, this is not head and shoulder just because this one is higher than this. But anyway, so it's pretty bearish pattern if you just look at the very, very short term. But in the longer term, as we see, this is a gigantic bull flag, or kind of like forming a nice reverse head and shoulder here. And we are just forming the right shoulder here. And when this right shoulder triggers, it's going to go up to 120 at the beginning, but the bigger move is coming 130 to 140 down the road later this year by middle of 2024. So yield treasuries can outperform the market. Maximum target that I have is 40%, 50% from the current level. So you can't, well, I should say you can, but it's going to be a hard time for everyone to find a good investment or multi-month swing trade with benefit of 50% or 40% from the current level. So everything is stretched out to the upside, especially tech words. They are just overbought, stretched, and right now you will see this one is going to outperform while the other ones actually are lagging. Gold coming down today, just $4.50 down. It's not that bad. So to be honest, I thought that gold is gonna follow up with treasuries going up to the upside, but it didn't. So right now it's just a nothing good, nothing bad, just consolidating here. More consolidation is giving us a signal for the upside. So we are waiting and we will see how it goes. But any dip again to this area, I should say any dip to this area could be bought and could be kind of like an interesting buying opportunity. So we will see how it goes. I'm just waiting for gold to give us a dip here, at least to this area. So that would be great buying opportunity. Again, this one, if this one doesn't trigger, gold can continue its move to new all-time high. That's what I believe it's going to happen this summertime. Crude just a downtick today, nothing bad, nothing good. 74 cents down. It's just consolidating prior this demand supply area, which is kind of like a good signal because the more consolidation, it's going to give us like a green light that it's going to break this level, attacking to $78-80 per barrel. VIX coming down sharply, 4% down today. So just hold up pretty well here, $16. But I believe this consolidation, if this consolidation continues, it's going to just signal for another lower low, which is happening this summertime. And that's going to be a bottoming formation for VIX, at least for now. Dixie coming down 22 cents, going against the bond yield. Going with bond yield against treasuries, and that's going to signal for a weaker dollar down the road. And that's going to signal green light for precious metals and also for treasuries as well. Moving on to technology world, Apple just at the uptick today, consolidation nicely prior this August top. And if this one goes above this, So look at this beautiful reverse head and shoulder. We nailed it, this head and shoulder, and we were expecting price to just stretch down just because we were greedy to buy back here. Unfortunately, this correction was not that deep to give us opportunity to buy. But pattern, look what happened to the pattern. When pattern recognize well, it's going to trigger, and it's going to trigger and well paid nicely. So right now it's just consolidating right now below this August top, above this trend line. And this is very, very important just because if it goes above this, there is no lower high, and this can be just the beginning of another rally. So this is going to be a wave 1, 2, 3, and then pull back could be about for the next wave, which is the fifth wave to the upside, and possibly new all-time high for Apple this year. Amazon just a 3% up today. So Amazon just broken up this trend line fantastically. Right now it's just forming the cup and handle as well here. This is the leapfrog pattern as well. So all different patterns coming together for bullish momentum. Minimum target, I should say, is going to be 130 to 137. The maximum target that I have is 150 to 155 for Amazon this year. So we will see how it goes. And if this one goes above 150 to 155, I should say everyone needs to be careful. But right now, just enjoy the rally, especially for the next 3 to 5 months. We should see Amazon going higher and higher as well. So Meta just down 29 cents down. So this is kind of like forming a bearish consolidation for a correction to this level, and then for the next leg up to the upside. So I don't have any concern of this. Based on my calculation today, I find out like a Meta can go to 280, 275 this year. Not even more. Yeah, it can go more actually, but 275, 280, that's gonna be the level that I found today. Microsoft at just $5 to the upside, nicely getting tackled to this area. So this is August top, and if it goes above this, Microsoft can go all the way to 345, which is going to be testing the new all-time high. So we'll see how it goes. Interesting to see how Microsoft is going to react. The rockstar was today for technology world was Google. So Google just triggered this bull flag. I told you this is a nice leapfrog pattern, ended up to this bull flag. This bull flag prior this consolidation, it's just breaking out to the upside and hit our first target, which is 112. And look what happened, just rejection back. I believe this is just the beginning. This is a small supply area, which kind of like a technical reaction to this level. The next level is going to be 116, 118, and then later one is going to be 124. I believe 124 is going to be minimum target for Google, if not more, this year. I have like a something on my plate that Google can test this top as well, 150. So we will see how it goes, which is going to be double for 2023, which is great profit, to be honest. Netflix just at $3.20 up. So Netflix is forming kind of like the bullish. This bull flag is triggered right now. It was not the ugly, it was not the beautiful one. It was kind of like the ugly bull flag, but it needs to get above this. So if it goes above this resistance and this top there, so Netflix will have difficult time, to be honest, to go through. So we'll see how it goes. Tesla doesn't follow up the market. So Tesla is coming down. So that's kind of like a warning for Tesla. I don't know if it's going to be a warning for the market, but it's going to be a warning for Tesla because Tesla can go down to the lower low as well. So we'll see how it goes. Moving on to SMH, which is a semiconductor index. So this one, just a dollar gain today, nothing spectacular. SMH just consolidating since beginning of 2023. SOX the same pattern, just a $4 gain today. TSM $16 loss, nothing spectacular. AMD just hit our first target. Fantastic, guys. So we bought AMD after earning when it smashed down here, and look what happened. Just rocketing to the upside, going to hit our first target. Congratulations to those folks that have like AMD signal. Make yourself risk free and just let it run for the rest. Nvidia, this one $3.14 up. So Nvidia is just exhaustive move to the upside. When it's gonna come back down and roll over, I don't know. even if it can just blast off to the roof as well. So after this, you see this is kind of like an exhaustive move, sharp sell-off coming down, and then sharp pullback to the upside. So possibly we will see another sharp sell-off coming down for the next buying opportunity. We'll see how it goes. Texas Instrument, just a 5 cents up. Nothing special. This is kind of like a forming the ending diagonal, and then this ending diagonal can go down to here to 152 to 160 for the next leg up. Lamb Research just a $11 up today, so nice consolidation for Lamb Research. This can go higher, to be honest. 642 when it triggers to the upside. Lots of resistance here, but if it goes above this top, I should say the next level is going to be 600, then 650 is going to be on my plate for this breakout. So I would rather to see this one here rather than here, just because I think this is very, very nice level to take the profit. XLF, the financial words. So that was kind of like the reason for the Dow weakness today. This one is coming down 18 cents down, so it's not a spectacular, nothing special. We had like a rejection of this low here, so we'll see if this one hold up pretty well or not. Right now we have island reversal. It doesn't have follow through enough to hit this high. So financials XLF needs to come back up again if it wants to continue its movement. So this is a low, this is a higher low. We need to see higher high to see this is a shifting structure. Other than that, it's going to be just a triangle to the downside. KBE, which is a large cap bank ETF, it's totally different animal. Look at that. So chart is not that strong enough. 24 cents down. KRE even worth. So this one 36 cents down today. JP Morgan is kind of like a better one. So a 7 cents gain, still hold up pretty well this island reversal here. So it needs to have this one, otherwise it can go down to this area and we'll see another possibly lower low to this level. Goldman Sachs, this one forming kind of like a double shadows here, so we'll see. Wells Fargo 26 cents down, not a good candle. Look at that. So Citigroup $10 10 cents actually up. It was not a good candle at all. So I know it's kind of like a higher a low here with a higher shadow, but again pattern is not that strong enough. Moving on to GoldMiners. GoldMiners coming along with gold, so it's just consolidating, nothing spectacular. Let it consolidate. It's gonna just break out to the upside finally after May, I believe. June time, it's gonna be a movement for gold and GoldMiners. GDXJ 20 cents down today. AEM 70 cents down, so it's consolidating here. Newmont 34 cents down. FNV Franco Nevada just $1.20 down. Pretty good rejection of this low here, so it's kind of like a buyer's coming back again. Gold Barrick just 1 cent down, kind of like a doji bar. It's just going to this wide range bar, reversing back up, so it's kind of like a positive. Moving on to the last sector for today, energy stocks. XOP, which is oil and gas exploration ETF. This one just a weak. It's well, I know crude was negative, but this is pretty weak as well, so it's kind of like leading for the crude as well. OIH, which is a Vanguard oil and gas services, so this one is coming down as well. If this one take out this pivotal point, this can go down to this area, so we'll see. It's going to be interesting to buy back there. Exxon, $1.40 down, forming the bearish consolidation to the downside, and possibly this is kind of like a forming the bearish pattern. So if this one take out this pivotal point, it can go to this as like a double bottom or even lower here. Chevron, $2.03 down. The same price action like Exxon. Oxy, it was bad, to be honest. It was bad. Volume was pretty high, so possibly Oxy is gonna take out this pivotal point to here, and we're gonna just buy back again. So we'll see how it goes, but Oxy can go down if take out this pivotal point. Not to this here at this time, but I believe 46 to 49 is going to be a fair possible scenario for Oxy down the road. And then last one is REIT, just at 1 cent up, nothing special today for REIT. Okay, I think I covered everything. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and see you on the chart tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye.